again, everybody. It is Toronto Guy here, and it is time for another phenomenal, supreme, dear episode of Toronto Guy Cooks Season 2, the Cultural Appreciation Season. Today, we're visiting the Koreas. But most note, because this dish we're making today is eaten in both Koreas. But, today let's talk about the land of the North Korea. Today, just a sec, I gotta make sure I get the name right. Alright, I had to make sure I got the name right, because, it's North Korea, you gotta be very respectful. Today we're making Bulgogi, otherwise known as Korean grilled beef. I've never made it before, found this recipe. I'm familiar with all the ingredients, so it should taste good. We'll see. Join me, shall we, in this journey as we learn about the land of North Korea. Now, don't know if you can tell, the cutting board looks like it's wet in some places. That's because I've already done some of the prep work, and then I washed the cutting board. We're gonna finish the prep work and everything else now, but first, we gotta create a marinade for our Korean grilled beef, aka bulgogi. Now, first we're gonna start with 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, the recipe says to use Korean soy sauce, okay? I could not find Korean soy sauce, so I had to use regular Korean soy sauce. The recipe says use Korean, don't opt for the original because, it's not the same, but couldn't find it. We're using a regular one, okay? Deal with it, it's fine. So, 4 tablespoons of that. We got 2 tablespoons of pure sesame oil. There we go. We're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. There we go, a bit of lovely. And we've got, this is 8 cloves of garlic, all nice and chopped up. Way to go, you dropped it in there, man. I just dropped the shit in the marinade and probably ruined it. It's fine. What do you, people, it's fine. Chill. It's fine. All right, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. All right. Bloody hell, you'd think you were fucking gonna get shot or something if you didn't go fucking crazy. So, we got that. Now we're gonna add a little bit of black pepper to taste. There we go. And we're gonna give it a mix up. I'm gonna use my nice rubber red spatula so it won't make as much noise as a spoon would. Just mix it up a little. All right, it smells good. The combination of the sesame oil, the non-Korean soy sauce, and it smells very good. It smells quite good because sesame oil on its own can be just very harsh in your face. It's crazy sometimes. So, all right, now we're gonna start adding some of our other ingredients. Let's go with some of the stuff I've already prepared, that being the carrot. So this is a bunch of carrot sliced thinly into like julienne, there we go. Julienne, so it's very thinly sliced. It's probably about roughly a cup. Throw that in there. Pretty good. Give it a mix. Alright. Alright. Yeah, baby. Oh, it smells good. Very excited to make this for the dear Koreans. Yeah, I guess while we're mixing this up, let's first get to the onion. We're going to take this half an onion and we're going to slice it up thinly. Okay, so let's just thinly slice it. Just basic like that. There we go. Let's toss it in. Alright. There we go, just toss it. This is what the recipe says. We're making the marinade. It doesn't seem very saucy, but in the past I've made stuff that had sauces and I was like, man, doesn't seem like a lot of sauce, and I just added to it because I thought I was right. I ended up being wrong. So I'm following the recipe as it says to follow it. And we're mixing the onion up. Very good. Okay. Now, what we're also going to add is some Asian pear. Now, I did find Korean Asian pear. They look like this. It's like the color of a basic baking potato. I already got one. I've peeled it. We're gonna grate it. We want about half of it into our mixture. All right. What do you think, carrot? Nice try. You see this little carrot? It was trying to escape or something, as if it's being oppressed, for crying out loud. It's Korea. It's the land of, bloody hell. If it wasn't for North Korea and the ultimate mega leader Kim Jong-il, there would be no hamburgers, man. Kim Jong-il invented the hamburger, so thank you, Kim Jong-il. All right, let's grate it. Let's use the big holes. There we go. Let's grate some. There we go. There we go. Let's grate some Asian. I've never had Asian pear. I've had pears before, but it's been a while since I even had a regular pear, so I've never tried one. Asian pear. Might have to try some of this. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's roughly half. Tastes like a pear. Alright, so, alright, let's mix it up a bit. Tastes good, but it tastes like a pear. It said it was Korean Asian pear, and it doesn't look like the typical green pear, so there we go. That's why I got it, man. Alright. There we go. Let's mix it up a bit in our little bowl. Looking good. Alright. Alright, it's mixed. It's smelling good. Oh, smelling good. The reason it's simple. Basically what we're doing is we're making the marinade. I'm going to add a bunch of beef to marinate. We're going to marinate for at least 30 minutes. It's best to do it overnight, but I'm going to do it 30 minutes. And then it's basically you cook it all as is. And we're going to get to that. But first, now we need to cut up some scallions, otherwise known as green onion, otherwise known as spring onion, otherwise known as the dear leader Kim Jong-il's. He invented this like on his 2nd day of birth. It's just crazy. Like, thank goodness for him. So what we're gonna do, roughly about half of it. We'll save this for later. What I want, or what we want, is these parts, and we're gonna slice them lengthwise. Actually, we're gonna slice them in half again. There we go. And we're gonna slice them lengthwise. Alright, so there's our scallions all cut up and sliced. Let's add it. Starting to feel the onions making my eyes a little red and a little hurty, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Chill. Alright? It's fine. It's fine. Alright? I've worked with onions many times, people. Chill the fuck out. Now let's mix it up. Bloody hell. Alright, we're gonna mix this, get it all covered in the non-Korean soy sauce. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. Chill the fuck out. It's fine. Alright, so there we go. So there we go. Get it all coated, and then we're gonna add our meat slices, baby, our beef, baby, to get marinated. So here what we have here is about a pound. This is 1.5 pounds of thinly sliced beef. This is eye of round beef. It's probably about half a centimeter or so thick. You want to marinate each piece separately in this bit, and oh, the marinade is already smelling good. I mean, did Kim Jong-il also invent the amazing flavors of everything in the world? He probably did. I mean, holy moly, the dude got 18 holes in one in a round of golf. I'm lucky if I can get a hole in one in a round of golf on a video game. All right, so I'm gonna add these separately and dunk them, make sure they're marinated and covered. Just like that, baby. Oh, it smells good. I'm very excited, baby. Love it. Now, as I said earlier, it didn't seem like the marinade was very lot of liquid, but no, there is, I don't know if you could tell, but there is a lot of soy sauce on the bottom of the bowl, so it does seem to be working. It's looking good, so there is no need to just add more soy sauce because, man, there needs to be a big fucking pool of soup and soya. No. There we go. I'm one of those people who for years called it soya sauce, but it's actually soy sauce. But I've actually seen labels saying soya sauce. It's just going to confuse everybody. It's crazy. And for our final piece, everything is marinated. There's still juices on the bottom, so it seemed to be like it is the right amount of soy sauce. So I'm glad I just stuck with the recipe and didn't just go with, I don't know, because I'm not exactly a pro or anything, but I'm pretty damn good. So here we go. So anyway, it smells really good. It looks really good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this bowl up, and I'm gonna marinate it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Now, they suggest to do it overnight. A lot of recipes, when they talk about marinating meats and stuff, they always say, best results, do it overnight. I've done that before, and personally, I don't know, I don't get it, but maybe people just want to feel as dear and supreme as the dear and supreme and ultra mega superstar leaders, the Kim family, but it's not gonna happen. We can't all be like the Kims, okay? I mean, bloody hell, I've always, I wanted to climb a mountain. I just had this urge. I went through this phase, right, of climbing a mountain. And I was like, man, I really like to climb a mountain. And then I would see all these videos and stuff and stories of people who tried climbing mountains, and they were like, oh, it's so hard. It's so tough. And then all of a sudden, Kim Jong friggin' Un, the dude is like, climbs him. They found him at the top of a mountain without any dirty shoes. And it's like, I'm not even anywhere near as supreme and ultimate as the dear super ultra mega fat ass fuck leader. So I guess I can't climb a mountain. All right, so it's all that. Now we're gonna cover the bowl. All right, oh, it smells really good. And we're gonna marinate it for about 30 minutes. And then we're gonna start cooking it up here on Toronto Got Cooked Season 2, the Cultural Appropriation Appreciation Season. Send me money, patreon.com/TorontoGot, or you don't have to. Everything's free on there. Podcast. Well, not everything. There are my old videos from back in the day which got me a ton of subscribers, which you can watch, but they're unlisted. So if you want to see them, just as little as $1, and you can go back and watch them all and masturbate to them. But not like Kim Jong, not like the Kims. They didn't even have to masturbate. Like they just woke up and like they were like, you know what? I want to orgasm. Orgasm! That's like supreme power. All right, so now we're going to cover up our bowl. So, we're going to use some aluminum. All right, 30 minutes and we'll be back and we'll start cooking. Praise the dear ultimate supreme everything and better than us forever leaders. The big fat fuck Kim. We'll be right back. Alright, so it's been about a half an hour of marinating. And before I continue, I forgot to mention this. This Korean, dear Supreme Korean episode was at a suggestion or request by patron Gordon Freeman, who said, make something Korean. Like, he suggested Korean barbecue ribs from season 1, so I made them. And now he said he wanted another Korean thing. So I think Freeman might have a thing for Korea, But I'm sorry, but ladies in Korea, I'm sorry, man. Freeman is a friggin' strong dude, and he won't tolerate your bullshit. Medium-high heat, I'm using the wok. We're gonna add this, and we're gonna start cooking. All right, now, I didn't put this in the fridge when I marinated it because they would just make it all cold, and it would fuck up the cooking. So it's still room temperature. It's thin sliced beef. It should cook nicely in a short amount of time. So let's add it all, baby. Should have added first. Yeah, about a tablespoon of oil. I'm using sesame oil. All right, there we go. Oh, I love it. Now let's add the rest of it. Dumbass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's smelling good. All right. All right, now we just want to spread it out because it's beef, it's thin beef. You don't want to mess around and stir it too much because it's beef. You just want to let it cook. Now granted, it's got all the stuff underneath it. It's not all the beef is making direct contact with the onions, but still, don't just go, gotta flip and stir. No, just let it cook, and then just stir it after a little bit and let it cook more. So we're gonna leave it at that. All right, there we go. Just let it sit, and I guess we can put our sesame all the way. All right, so just let it cook. As I said, it shouldn't take too much. It's thinly sliced beef. It's pretty much at room temperature. I've said this before. Cooking meats, you don't want to take it directly from the fridge and start cooking it because, like, imagine this. Imagine you take a piece of meat out of the freezer, right? And you start cooking it right away. The outside will look like it's cooked while the inside will still be frozen. That's why you don't want to go directly from the fridge into the friggin' pan. So you got to let it warm up a bit so it'll cook evenly throughout in a decent amount of time. Otherwise, you'll be cooking for longer trying to let it cook all the way through, and you'll end up fucking burning it on the outside. So there we go, room temperature, just let it chill. Ugh. Smells supreme and dear. Thank you, Korea, for giving us everything that you've given us. Korea invented the tattoo. Thank you, Korea. Yay! Thank you. All right. Oh, it smells good. We're gonna just let it sit more for probably another couple minutes. As I said, don't just go stir frying. Don't be like, I'm a professional chef. Watch me flippy, flippy, flippy. No, just don't be a dumbass. All right, just let it cook. Right now, basically, you or I have done the majority of the work. Now it's up to the stove and the pot to do most of the rest of the work as I supervise. And if it doesn't do the work, I will fucking take it and its family, where its grandparents and its children and its children's children, and I'll just have to re-educate it, you know? It's nothing, that's fine, right? Who doesn't need a little re-education? So it's looking good. Smelling good. We'll just let it sit for another minute or two before we give it a stir. Love it, baby. Korea is the land of opportunity, says everybody in Korea, yeah. All right, so I let our beef cook. This has been about 3-ish minutes. Let's give it a little mix up so the stuff on top can like get to the bottom and say, hey man, hey Mr. Wok, I want to turn to be on your surface so I can experience the awesomeness of North Korea, baby, and the Rocket Man. All right, so let's mix it up. See, now you can go ahead and do your shit, but I'd be very cautious with this because there is juices in there. You don't want a bunch of fucking oil spilling out onto the burner like I just fucking did like a dumbass. See, it's blue. It's blue in the camera. With the naked eye, it's the friggin', you know, the orangey red, you know? The lighting, you know what I mean? The lighting in here is crazy. I wish I could fix it, but it's unfortunate. Like, the bigger the surface to cook in, the better. The recipe recommended like a flat top grilling thing, which I do have, but it's small. The recipe said use a big one, so this is the biggest surface that I have is the wok, so we're making it in the wok, baby. All right, so how's that looking? We're gonna make sure all the carrots that are trying to escape, like I don't know why the carrots would try to escape from Korean food, for crying out loud. Like, what's wrong with Korean food? Why are you escaping? Like, what the fuck did Korea ever do to you? All right, so there we go. We're gonna let it cook for another couple minutes, and we'll give it another stir, let it cook for another couple minutes, and then it should be done. It's smelling quite nice, lovely, actually. Ah, Korea, the land of awesome and everything. Yay. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. It's looking good. I love the look. I love the sound of it. I love the smells good. Let's give it another last little stir so any remaining remnants can also get their fair share of getting cooked, because you want to make sure it's cooked properly. Obviously, it's meat, for crying out loud. Man, think about it, man. Imagine if you, like, you know, made this for like the super ultimate mega super deer supreme super fat sexy Kim Jong-un and it wasn't like right. Like, imagine feeding Kim Jong-un's like bulgogi and it wasn't like totally good. Like, imagine if you did that to him. Like, he'd just be like, you know what, just go home. All right, just go home and think about it and come back tomorrow and you'll try again, because he's an understanding dude. All right, so we're gonna finish mixing it up. So, and then it's just gonna be about ready to go. Smell, it looks freaking good. But as I said, you don't want to just be going all, oh, I'm a chef mode, look at me flip everything in it. No, because you want to give the beef a chance to release its juices into the marinade, and then for the marinade to go back into the beef. Basically, it's a circle of life. It's a big circle jerk in the fucking wok. So just be cool, be understanding like Kim Jong-un, and just be okay, you know, just be chill. So let's spread it out as much as we can, and we're gonna cook it for like one last stretch for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna plate, and then we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna like celebrate the dear awesome Rocket Man. All right, so let's do that. There we go, flatten it out, spread it. Let's give it about another 2 minutes, and it's almost done, man. Like, I feel so proud that I'm making Kim, like, he's gonna love this, you know? Kim Jong-un has a big sexy belly, and I wanna lick it and his belly button fluff. All right, yeah. So, yay Korea. I'll be right back. And it's been about 2 minutes. It's looking super good. Oh, Kim Jong-un, man, I can't wait for his next tour of Canada, you know, and for, you know, Canadian-North Korean relations and all that stuff. And like, I'm gonna like try to get there front row and be like, hey, Mr. Trudeau, get out of my way. I'm here to see the dear ultimate supreme guy. All right, so let's give it one last little mix, turn off the heat. All right, and we're gonna start plating. Ah, there we go, love it. All right, now, what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna use this to get out the meat, basically get out the meat and the veggies and stuff. Just not, I don't want to just like, you know, take the wok and go, yeah, and all of a sudden spill all over the place. I'll have a fucking mess, you know, it's crazy. All right, damn. All right, let's start taking out our meats and our awesomeness. All right. Oh, smells quite nice. Very simple to make. I am a superstar. Alright, so we got it all out. Let's spread it out evenly. I don't want to put my head in the picture or nothing. There we go. I have to check this viewfinder. Didn't want, you know, I mean, imagine like I made this video, right, and sent it to like Kim, to Kim, right? And all of a sudden my head is like right here and he can't see shit. Like, can you imagine if I did that, what he would fucking be, what he would say? He'd be like, Toronto guy, man, that's not cool, okay? Just go home. Take a bath, just watch some movies, rest your feet, and come back and try again. Because Kim Jong-un is a very reasonable man. You know, North Korea, hip hip hooray. So let's spread it out. Ooh yeah, baby. I'd like to get some of the carrots and green onion on top to add more color to it. All right. Let me just grab some onion and put it on top. Alright, so we've got the plate out, it's spread out. Let's take a few spoonfuls of the juices and just spread it over. There we go, as left to like baste it and stuff, you know. Alright, oh, looks good, smells good. Whew. Alright, and finally, for fancy schmancy schmanciness, you take about a teaspoon of sesame seeds. You can use regular, they recommend roasted. I didn't roast them because you know, I didn't have time. Now, granted, I know the great leader would not be happy with that, and I'd have to go home and think about stuff and take a bath and relax and think about and retry. But hey, what are you gonna do? So let's just sprinkle them over just a little bit. There we go. You don't have to use all of them. You don't want to cover the fucking thing in sesame seeds, you know. There we go. There we go. That's good enough. Let me hold it up. Oh my god, let me smell it first. Sorry, Kim, Mr. Ill. Okay, I'm not gonna put my head in the picture, but I need to smell it. I don't wanna, you know, think about what I did. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it does. Let me taste a piece while I'm fucking here. Bloody hell, I haven't even tasted it yet. Let me taste a piece of beef. Oh god. That's really fucking good. That's really fucking good. I'm gonna take a picture and insert it right here. And there you have it, everybody. Really, really good, simple to make. Korean grilled beef, otherwise known as bulgogi. They eat this in both the Koreas, North and South, but we focused on North Korea here. Thank you for watching. Patreon.com/Toronto guy. Oh, this is smelling really good, man. Oh, I can smell it. I'm gonna have a lovely lunch and dinner today, you know? Bloody hell. But there we go. Patreon.com/Toronto guy. Everything's free. That's where I post podcasts. As of this recording, this is the 7th episode that I've filmed, and I've only uploaded 3. I may upload this week. I don't know for sure. And so that's that. Thanks for watching. And well, anybody who might be like, oh, this video was not cool. That's messed up. North Korea's not cool. Well, go fuck yourselves and eat my ass and go learn to fucking get a sense of humor, you stupid fucking retard. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.